They say that time well spent leads to a life well lived. As an Aston University graduate, you spent that time wisely, laying the foundations for your career. You developed your skills. You made connections. You forged friendships. You created memories that you'll carry with you for a lifetime. And as an Aston graduate, you'll carry our support with you into your career and beyond. Aston for Life gives you access to a world of content, connections, and community, bringing you closer to fellow alumni and giving you new opportunities to learn and grow. To further yourself professionally and personally. Because in life, the things we carry with us shape who we become. And when you graduate from Aston, it's just the beginning. Aston for Life. Carry it with you.
I declare this congregation open. Please be seated. On behalf of Aston University, thank you for being here today. Whether you are graduating or you are a family member or friend, you are all extremely welcome, as indeed are the guests and friends of the university who have joined us for this ceremony on campus and online. Our 2023 graduations are the largest we have ever held. Across 23 ceremonies, over 7 days, more than 4,500 students representing over 50 different nationalities will become graduates of Aston University. Each will join our global alumni community of more than 107,000 graduates worldwide. This is therefore an important celebration, and I hope for everyone a very joyful occasion. I am delighted that we are all able to be here today to celebrate your outstanding achievements with your family and friends. 2023 is a particularly special year for Aston University, with a number of important milestones that I would like to share with you today. We are celebrating 100 years of teaching pharmacy. The history of pharmacy education at Aston University actually dates back to the 1890s, but our formal teaching of this discipline started in 1923. With the recently announced appointment of our new Regius Professor in Pharmacy, our significant contribution in this important subject area is increasing still further. We are also celebrating 50 years of transport management at Aston, the only university in the UK to offer a dedicated transport management degree, and during the past 5 decades, our courses have produced graduates equipped with the skills, knowledge and experience needed across the transport sector. Furthermore, Aston Business School has maintained its position within an elite group of global business schools who hold the gold standard of Triple Crown accreditation from global peak organizations that provide these accreditations. Last week, we also welcomed the first Aston University graduates who have achieved the General Medical Council primary medical qualification, effectively our first graduating cohort of medical doctors from Aston Medical School. I'm sure that we are all aware of the shortage of doctors, and we are particularly proud that we now train the clinicians of the future. I also take this opportunity to thank our people, our academic, technical and professional colleagues, all of whom are dedicated to the success of our students. Over 2,000 Aston University staff have been immensely committed to helping you gain the award you will receive today. We are all incredibly proud and excited to see you graduate and to share in your future success. As I look around this room, I know that many of you will have traveled long distances to be here, to support those who are graduating. There are also many watching each ceremony on campus and live online across the entire world. This reflects both Aston's university global reputation and the significance of this ceremony. I thank you all for your attendance and support for this class of 2023. Turning to our graduates, today we celebrate your achievements as students, and now as graduates of Aston University. Each of you has completed your course and passed your exams. The gown and hat that you wear for your graduation today have origins rooted in the 12th and 13th century. In the 21st century, they are a visible recognition and mark of your success in completing your program of study. So while walking across the stage takes just a few minutes, these moments reflect the enduring hard work and sustained commitment that each of you has put into studying at Aston. Please enjoy your time on stage and your graduation experience. It is truly your day to celebrate and to give you, your family and friends a day to remember at Aston. It is custom that during our graduation ceremonies, the university also takes the opportunity to recognize the achievements of select outstanding individuals and honor them accordingly. I therefore call upon Dr. Abed Al-Aswad to present on behalf of the Senate a candidate for the award of an honorary degree.
Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, guests, colleagues and graduates. It gives me enormous personal pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Melanie Gibbs. When Melanie was at secondary school in the 1970s, she resented girls that being restricted to sewing, typing and cookery. She was interested in the metalwork, technical drawing and woodwork her young brother was doing. Some of her earliest memories are of building structures and designing Heath Robinson-style machines in her bedroom. She enjoyed her fairly theoretical degree in chemical physics at Bristol and then completed a short workshop practice course at the Royal Military College of Science. Unlike her friends who mostly saw the reward of career in financial services, she knew that she wanted to create wealth rather than simply moving it around. Hence, she improved her manufacturing credentials with a very practical PhD in mechanical engineering, researching creep feed grinding, a process which was important to Rolls-Royce for the manufacture of turbine blades. A management role at Dickinson Robinson Group followed, offering broad manufacturing opportunities, including paper mills, machinery engineering, packaging, and printing. As a resource for the whole DRG group, she experienced working with manufacturing plants all over the UK and in America as well as being the group representative on technical and legal issues with research associations, industry bodies, and government departments. She became heavily involved in leading improvement processes at a senior level, from total quality initiatives through to lean manufacturing. She was keen to see some of these then novel techniques applied in public services, so became a non-executive director of an NHS primary care trust in her spare time. Over time, this became a portfolio of public sector roles in the court services, local government, and Gloucestershire Police Authority. A role on Aston's council fitted well with this background, especially because in 2012, Melanie had changed career and started again from scratch as a trainee secondary teacher. Alongside numerous other voluntary roles with young people and 3 undergraduate offspring of her own, this meant she had a focus on the student experience at Aston and always keeping in mind the impact on students of decision council was making. Vice Chancellor, in recognition of her significant contribution to industry and communities, as well as her business success and commitment, I present, on behalf of the Senate, Dr. Melanie Gibbs for the award of the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Melanie Gibbs, on behalf of the University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. I now call upon Dr. Melanie Gibbs to address the congregation.
Excuse me while I take these things out of my pocket. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, honorary guests, I remember so well being a graduate myself over 40 years ago, feeling like I could do anything now. The world was my oyster. I could just go and be anything I wanted to be. But I was also really rather frightened about whether I would make a success of it all. In many people's eyes, I've not been successful at all. I'm not famous. I haven't made pots of money. I haven't had a fundamental particle named after me, which is what I always wanted. And my papers aren't cited around the world. So I thought I'd better tell you some of the mistakes I made. I was a really good girl at school. I worked so hard. I worked hard at my O-levels. It was O-levels then. I worked hard at my O-levels. I did well. I made progress. I was allowed to go and do A-levels. I worked hard at my A-levels. I did well. I made progress to university. I worked hard at university. I did well. And I made progress out into the world of work. At work, I worked hard. I did well. I didn't make progress. I didn't make progress because I didn't realise that unlike being a good girl at school and at university and working hard, you have to do more when you go out into the world of work. You have to be clear about what you want, and you have to ask for it. Nobody's going to give that to you on a plate like they do at school. You don't go through all those stages. In fact, when I was at work in manufacturing and in engineering, I was one of the few women in the room. And so I felt I needed to work really hard indeed to prove myself and to show that I was as good as or better than the people around me. The mistake I made was that in being an outsider, in being different, everybody noticed me. I was noticed. They knew my name. They could see what I was doing, and that gave me a huge advantage. My difference was my superpower. I saw things differently, and I could do things differently. I could do things my way, and not their way, but a little bit better. The third mistake I made, having worked really hard, but not really having made as much progress as I would have wanted to, and not as much as those around me, was that I started to have a bit of self-doubt. Was I really good enough? I could see other people's talents. My husband, for instance, is very good at music. I'm not at all. But he finds it easy. My mistake was in not recognising my own particular talents, because they came easily and naturally to me. So I didn't appreciate that for other people they were difficult. Nowadays, I have to keep a file of things I'm proud of my successes. And I get that out from time to time, perhaps less and less as the years go on. But I get that out from time to remind me of my successes when I'm having one of those inevitable bad days, as everybody does, and I need reminding. People usually do these sorts of things in threes, but I've made so many mistakes. Let me tell you another one. I think I've already told you I was a good girl. I was a very good girl. And the mistake I made was to think that I needed to do what was expected of me by my peers and by society to please other people, most notably my parents. It took me some considerable time to realise that it was my life to live the way I chose, to do the things, including jobs, that motivated me so that I could find my success on my terms and not anybody else's. Sorry, parents in the room. Let me tell you, I have come out of the other side of this life, and it's been an amazing adventure. My qualifications have opened doors for me and allowed me to be involved in so many interesting things that matter to me, including working with this wonderful institution, Aston University. I know that your qualifications today will open lots of doors to adventure and success for you too, on your terms, in your way, using your particular talents. Thank you.
I now call upon Professor Stephen Garrett, Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, to present candidates for the conferment of degrees.
Vice-Chancellor, I call upon Professor Lumsden to present candidates from the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences programmes for the conferment of awards.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Thomas D. Griffiths, for the thesis entitled Establishing Mechanisms for Self-Adaptation in Genetic Programming. Juan Marcelo Para Ulori, for the thesis entitled Temporal Models for History-Aware Explainability in Self-Adaptive Systems. Junaid Ali Rashid, for the thesis titled Automatic Numerical Solving for Auto-Active Verification of Floating Point Programs. Huma Samin, for the thesis entitled Improving Priority Awareness of Non-Functional Requirements During Decision-Making in Self-Adaptive Systems. Fan Wang, for the thesis entitled Similarity Search over Network Structure. Rudong Shui, for the thesis entitled A Time Series Dimensionality Reduction Method for Maximum Deviation Reduction and Similarity Search. For the degree of Master of Science in Applied Artificial Intelligence, Nilufar Bahdihi. Kieran James Goddard. Lauren Hammersley. Fatih Hassan. Yvonne Salmon. Vanshdeep Singh. Lucy Jane Smedley. Owen Mark Sweet. Dan Michael Moisley White. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Applied Artificial Intelligence, Mehnaz Satvilkar. For the degree of Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Adarsh Viju Kumar. Mahesh Govardhan Bhumi. Rama Sri Chaitanya Gajula. Afrin Murad Jamadar. Peter Osianimo Makafan. James Harry Salter. For the degree of Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence with Business Strategy, Preston Orovuseri Odu Owav Barua. Alan Marian Buzatu. Bassam El Kusa. Yulia Filatova. Chinazor Vivian Kalu. Varghese Desan Neliseri. Ali Faisal Hussein Naseef. Varghese Chakita Dathu. Husseini Nanyerem Daniel Yorosin. For the degree of Master of Science in Computer Science, Christopher Paul Arthur. Adam Robert Bassett. William Ian Samworth Brindley. Cheng Chun Jen. Haley Cross. Sybil Drischer. Finbar Andrew James Evans. Mohammed Fusen. Alexander Edward Getvey. Shamil Idiatulin. Nishma Mehta. Sunil Madhar. Harry Newman. Warren Yates.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Dr. Frattini to present candidates from the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences programmes for the conferment of awards.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Yazan Mahmoud Yousef Al-Reikat, with a thesis titled Energy Consumption and Carbon Emissions of Electric Vehicles Under Real Driving Conditions. For the degree of Master of Science in Future Vehicle Technologies, Afaq Ansar. Akshay Krishna Balakrishnan. Robbie Jacob Chirian. Edwin Jogi. Vishnu Vinayak Senthil Jayaprakash. Mohammed Sohib. Aditya Sunil. Via Sarah Matthew. For the degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Puwanteeth Balakrishnan. Sachin Solomon. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Mechanical Engineering, Enes Muslu. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, 4-year honours program, Christian Joshua Angmankwa Antwi. Priyanka Assi. Kai William Rees Baldwin. Kiris Ann Davenport. James Ryan Going. Egari Kasawala. Mohan Kaur. Kiran Odwaya. Nikita Patel. Nijat Sadri. Paula Serrano de Pro. Guillermo Teixeira. Singling Tiffany Yu. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, 3-year honours program, Raman Kaur Atwal. Robbie George. Hiba Ibrar. Joanna Sofia Ingles Silva. Gurmandeep Kaur. Özeir Kambayov. Fatima Kanom. Nawal Mohammed. Ziaidin Hussain. Janat Munyaneza. Mary Gladys Opong. Tiffany Oregon. Akshay Pancholi. Prelet Romanus. Oliver James Thomas. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, 5 years honours program with placement year, Travis Elliott Fenn. Rohan Sahota. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, 4-year honours program, Elizabeth Megan Isles. Daniel David Jones. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Design Engineering, 4-year honours program with placement year, Amy Jagger. Ellie Louise Nicholn. Raisin Rach. Wan Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Design Engineering, 3-year honours program, Yusur Al-Dulaimi. Edward Lewis Hall. Faisal Hussain. Idris Hussain. Sari Rabaya. Hamza Wahab. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Product Design, 4-year honours program with placement year, Connor Andrew Marks. Piotr Nietzjalonski. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Product Design, 3-year honours program, Mayuresh Narendra Mehta. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, 4-year honours program with placement year, Calvin Ajay. Adam Ali. Arian Awais. Rajveer Gatora. Jacob Daniel Hanvey. Mohammed Mehdi Hassan. Arjan Singh Madhya. Fuzan Tazawa Mahmood. Arzu Mia. Dial Nariwal. Shay O'Kane. Faridot Olamide Olabode. Emanuela Otekalu. Ariba Parijat. Siu Wei Pun. Mohamed Abdusamad Shaikh. Manvir Singh. Edward Niles Stefani. Mirwan Yaqub Abdel Karim. Famina Yasmin. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, 3-year honours program, Setemi Adepetun. Mohamed Sabir Ahmed. Yusuf Ahmed. Ismail Akhtar. Abdurrahman Abubakar Mohamed Zidan Al-Mahali. Mohamed Ashraf Ali. Muhammad Amir. Ibrahim Orfan. Michael Ajibola Babajida. Manvinder Singh Bakad. Sophie Botam. Liam Boyd. Joel Alexander Davids. Telaksan Devadasan. Afnan Ahmed Mustafa El Sheikh. Maysum Haider. Hamayun Khan. Shayhan Khan. Curran Clare. Giulio Lacci. Victoria Kate Leggett. Juvit Glev Lucello. Asim Mahmoud. Hassan Mahmoud. Prince Matthew Johnson. Minnie Catherine McCormack. Adam Yusuf Hussain Mohammed. Ismail Najib. Ahmed Imtiaz Niaz. Aaron O'Keefe. Michael Okoro Ama. Azizullah Rahimi. Arshavardhan Ravichandran. Shivajan Ravichandran. Nikita Kashmir Kaur Sangera. Isra Shire. Kamal Smith. Scott Steedman. Ravjit Sayan. Rahan Uddin. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Product Design and Management, 4-year honors program with placement year, Olivia Charlotte Armand. Maren Gugelman. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Product Design and Management, 3-year honors program, Yanis Chalal. Aaron Gonsalves. Matthew George Smith. Ali Zubair. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Product Design and Technology, 3-year honors program, Joshua Robert Allwood. Ritik Solanki. Okay. For Master of Science in Engineering Management, Victor Clement Udo. Master of Science in Engineering Management, Wasin Popula. The Master of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering 4-year honors program, Tiffany Oregon. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Zafir Iqbal.
Vice-Chancellor, I present those candidates from the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences whose names appear in the programme but who are not here today for admission in absentia to their respective awards.
I admit them. Aston University prides itself on the strong working relationship we have with our Aston Students' Union, particularly in this year when together with our students we relaunched the Astonberry, our annual festival after over a decade of hiatus. Our staff are committed to providing the best possible student experience to every one of our students, putting them at the centre of all we do. It is therefore only fitting that a member of our graduating cohort is invited on behalf of their peers to reflect on their time at Aston University and what lies ahead. I therefore now call upon Wen Yuang to address the congregation.
Oh, a good start. Right. Okay. So good afternoon, everybody. First and foremost, I want to say how honoured I am to be standing here before all my fellow graduates. Though I've not had the pleasure of meeting each and every one of you, it is a privilege, nevertheless, to be sharing this momentous occasion with you. So here we are, after a few short years, about to embark across the great sea that is life, full of jobs, opportunities, and all the big other scary stuff. But it's okay, for we are the children of Aston. We have been prepared. Some say by the best, some say meh. But we give praise and appreciation to all our lecturers, technicians and associates. Even through the torrents that was COVID, you supported us, guided us, and quite frankly pulled many of our heads above the water. It may take us some time to fully grasp the many different ways in which you were there, but for now, a big thank you. And to those who were paid only slightly less to care, to our families, our friends, our old school teachers, society buddies and well-wishers, your presence in our lives has greatly shaped our journey. We also take a moment to remember and cherish those who are no longer here. For the memory of us inspire new memories with others, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you. And now to us, the graduates. I ask you to think back to your first days at uni, at Aston. Recall the sensation of finally arriving after that long summer, walking down the all too familiar hallways, meeting strangers who would eventually become lifelong friends. Remember yourself from all those years ago and take comfort in knowing that person is no longer you. Though we as a cohort have shared many experiences, scarred by maybe one too many group projects, triumphed over labs, getting rawly effed off while looking for a new room in main building. But each of us had to carve our own path here today. Today, we're sat together as peers, but life gave us very different yesterdays. Some differences were subtle, like a pebble, others more poignant, like a landslide. But we persevered and forced ourselves to continue on. Yes, big thanks to all those who stood by us, but it was still our journey to make. Our trials to overcome, our sleep that was lost, our hands that typed. We've each made similar but distinct sacrifices, taking different paths to arrive at the same destination. And so again, it is with purest honour that I'll be standing here before you, to appear even as a footnote in your time here at Aston. For it doesn't matter whether you crawled to a third or floated to a first. No transcript will ever list every lesson you've had to learn. No certificate can reflect the achievement it took to become you. So raise your chin up and square your shoulders and pick your next destination. As we bid farewell tonight and sail away, embrace the individuality of your choices and the responsibility that brings. Trust in the uniqueness of your journey, for it is this uniqueness that has made you. It has made you stronger. It will propel you forward to do more, to do anything, to do better. Thank you very much. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it! Woo!
Thank you. I now call upon Professor Anthony Hilton, Pro Vice-Chancellor, to address the congregation.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, colleagues and Aston University graduates. Firstly, let me add my own personal congratulations, as well as those of the University, to each and every one of our new graduates. The qualifications that you have worked so hard for are highly regarded by your peers, by your communities and by the universities and employers around the world. In this year's QS World Rankings, Aston University was placed amongst the top 30% of global universities. As an Aston graduate, you are therefore in excellent company. Your new qualifications are undoubtedly the result of your own ability, your dedication and, of course, your hard work. However, your achievement would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of many people, many of whom are in this room or maybe online. Let's spend a few moments to consider all those who have helped you get here today. So please, will all of our new Aston graduates please stand up? And now I would invite our graduates to say a big thank you to all those who have supported you, your families, your friends and of your teachers. Please give them a huge and rousing round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. As a new graduate of Aston University, you will know that we have a mission to ensure that our students are best equipped to succeed in business and the professions. As you will find out, your qualifications are valuable and prized assets to both yourself and to employers worldwide. We encourage all of our graduates to use their qualifications as they were intended, to fully leverage and demonstrate the graduate attributes you will have developed during your time with us. To be a strong communicator, to enjoy and support teamwork, to combine core professional and technical skills with problem-solving, creativity and critical thinking. Above all, to commit to improving the communities and the organisations you will work with and to making the world a better place. Being an Aston graduate means a lot on so many levels, so please use these skills well and develop your career to make us and your families proud. Today, you also join the Aston alumni family. Our global alumni community reaches over 170 countries and thousands of organisations. You will have the opportunity to engage with our Aston for Life online community, connecting you to alumni all over the world to support you in your professional and in your personal lives. So do make sure you visit the Alumni Relations and Development team in the Students' Union building to learn more and to become part of this important community. I'm sure that, like me, you found our honorary graduate, Melanie Gibbs, inspirational. She is an example of what you can achieve if you show total commitment and dedication in your chosen field and embrace the opportunities which will present themselves throughout your journey. So congratulations again. I do hope that you will come back to the campus after the ceremony and join your friends and colleagues in the Students' Union to celebrate your success. Thank you and the very best of luck.
Our ceremony today is drawing to a close. Before it does, however, I would like to add my personal congratulations to those of Professor Hilton. You are equipped with a qualification that provides strong foundations to transform your future and that of the communities, companies and individuals you will work alongside with. Whatever you choose to do, I'm sure you will do it well. And I wish each and every one of you the greatest possible success as you pursue your chosen careers. It is an Aston tradition that we take a group photo of all our graduates after each ceremony. Our new graduates are therefore invited to join the academic procession at the end of the ceremony for a group photograph back on campus. I would encourage all of our guests to come and watch and, of course, to take your own photos. However, we would appreciate it if our guests would remain in the hall until the procession and all the graduates have left, before joining them back on campus to continue your celebrations with prize giving and complimentary refreshments in the Students' Union building. I now declare this degree congregation closed and invite those of you who are able to please be upstanding for the national anthem.